Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Learn Dota 2 League Season 19, Week 3. Today, we're taking a look at Shenanigans, the chon team, taking on Razzle, Dazzle, the BlueJay team. Two teams who have had a rough go for it this season. Arguably, I'd say Razzle Dazzle probably had the rougher go. I mean, Sean's expectations were kind of middling, and the output was kind of middling, and Razzle Dazzle's expectations were high, and they've so far delivered low. And it's all Brionne's fault.
Damn. You're calling out your co-caster like that?
Whoa.
Brionne is still with us. Unusual break from precedent, though she is mostly here to help manage chat. And that other voice that popped in is the ever famous, for most missed games ever, Doughboy. What's going on, Doughboy?
What? Why are you calling us out?
Why not?
This is so sad. Now I'm gonna do X and Y commentary over the entire stream.
Excellent.
I chose Fennekin as my
The
starter.
whole Jazzo team is already gone. They did not want to see any more than that.
What? Whoa. That's crazy.
BlueJay's here.
The Pokemon chat killed it, I guess.
I love Fennekin. I chose Fennekin too.
I love Fennekin. Fennekin's so cool. I also really like Brokey a lot, but I never really chose Chespin. Sorry, Chespin.
There, I called the Jasso team out for stinking in my chat. That'll show them.
10 seconds remaining.
I feel like Razzle Dazzle is gonna win because they have a real
5
team
seconds
banner,
remaining.
unlike
Radiant team
Shenanigans.
ban. Dire team ban.
That is true.
That's like a 480p JPEG of
10 seconds remaining.
Oh, just like some...
Venge.
It's like one of those, like, oh, I replaced weird anime memes with Mike from Breaking Bad or whatever. Except it's VS. So some weird VS meme that nobody could ever see. But yeah, it is something that I have noticed about Shenanigans. Nobody has a clan tag. They don't have their own banner. BlueJay, for the first time this season, is in chat. Also, somebody named It's Something.
I thought there was a theme this season.
There is. It's Circus theme.
10 seconds remaining.
Or Clowns. And you kind of have that with Shenanigans. Clowns do that. And you have that with, like, the Razzle Dazzle as part of, like, the circus, like, performer theme, so...
Radiant team pick.
But nobody on Razzle Dazzle has those clan tags. Nobody on Shenanigans has them either, actually. So it's two teams with major team spirit deficit.
So far, they're banning Brionne's.
Yep. I think Razzle Dazzle, outside of the spec ban, I think it's pretty early for the spec ban. I think Razzle Dazzle just has it right so far. Just banned out most of the must-play heroes. That did mean that Shenanigans got to ban a bunch of comfort heroes for Brionne, but whatever, that's the advantage you get for being first pick. I think it's just generally the stronger pick this season. Interesting to see the instant Bloodseeker. In a way, I actually kind of like it, because I think you can... Brionne, the only one that didn't want to use a clan tag. Ooh, Brionne! What's the deal, Brionne?
It's hard to decide. I have memories with the other ones.
Yeah, but you have modern times with the current one, you know?
That's true.
Just do what I do, and just, like I've done this in the last 10 years, and just use your current team when it is, like, time to play in a team game, and then use the banner you like more when it's not time to be on that team.
I was thinking about, like, switching back and forth, but I don't know how hard it is to do that.
Pretty easy. It's just it usually. I think Randy had an account that broke once from that, but it's not broke, but he couldn't change his like info anymore at one point. Just decided no more of that. Thank you very much. But that's the only time I've ever heard anybody having trouble with it. I think like Wizard used to change his sponsor and clan tag every week. So if you know who that is.
No.
Sounds familiar.
Mostly solid bans so far. In particular, that Lena ban, I think is somebody you're just going to need to ban out against this lineup. Just in general. Like, any lineup where you have somebody who can play Lena, you just gotta ban that out. It's ridiculous. Absolutely.
5 seconds
What
remaining.
like it's like I said to somebody. It's kind of amazing that passed testing. That nobody looked at how Lena is right now and said maybe we should do something about this. How everybody looked at it and said no, that's fine. It's kind of amazing. The Bloodseeker pick on Shenanigans I like. All three of their cores can play Bloodseekers, so it's a very easy flex. If it's a bad Bloodseeker game, you can just make Danny play it. So far, it's not that bad of a Bloodseeker game, I gotta say. I don't think I cared that much about with the winner over and into it. Kind of an awkward matchup.
Team pick.
Danny's playing? Love that guy.
US Danny? Yeah, he's on this team.
Oh, I didn't know that. You think,
Wait, is he
Bloodseeker's
actually
gonna
here,
go-
though? I guess I...
No, no, no. it's not.
No, he's not on this team. It's Pocket today. Okay. That's a little worrying. I mean, I know Pocket's your homeboy and everything, but I am slightly concerned at the fact that Shenanigans took a stand-in that was a badge lower than their regular player and had not played the game in a long time up to this.
Silencer.
Silencer coming out. So I guess the Bloodseeker is guaranteed for Coffee Cat. Again, I don't understand the obsession with picking Coffee Cat as early as possible. It's weird. Coffee Cat is... I think right now he's pretty much tied for their top MMR player. But the way they pick, it, I don't know if it's him making that decision. I think it actually is. I've heard their team comms. It does seem like they kind of have like a low amount of confidence in his pool. Like if he's not on his main hero, he's not going to do well. I just don't think that's true. I think you can leave Coffee Cat until later in your lineup and use him as more of a flexible guy, use him as more as a reactive pick, and put Carp up earlier on heroes he's more confident on, right? Put your support line up, put Danny up earlier on heroes you're more confident on. Leave him for a while. Silencer pick coming out. I really like that Silencer pick, especially for what the lineup is so far. I think it matches what Chon likes to do quite well, and it limits a lot of their interesting options as far as heroes they can pick. Bringing out the Pit Lord, which is okay, I guess. Not my favorite hero into this. No, actually, it sucks. Never mind. I don't like it at all. Sorry, Brionne. I don't like it. Doesn't really answer the Bloodseeker. He does a lot of pure damage that the Pit Lord Gaming completely ignores. He's going to be able to run right out of the pit the second it happens. Pretty bad in the Silencer. Pretty bad in the Sand King. He's going to need to itemize for a lot, it feels like. He's in a tough spot. And if that's Lads on the Pit Lord, which is rumored, might be the case, that's going to be rough, because I think his biggest weakness as a 3 is going to be his itemization, so... Could be rough, could be rough. We'll have to see how it goes. It could still be BlueJay on it. I'm a little bit more confident if that's the case. No, that's definitely... No, they both play both of those heroes, so I couldn't tell you. Like, kind of like the Ricky pick, it's still pretty... You're going to have to deal with that Silencer. Like, that Silencer has to die before you start a fight, because right now, if Global comes out, you're screwed. It's really bad.
5 seconds remaining.
Like, your Pudge, your Wyvern, your Pit Lord, your Ricky, you don't really have anyone who's going to be doing even okay during the Global Silence. It's like, an awkwardly timed Global Silence equals all these people die. You know what I mean? Carp Invoker coming up next.
10 seconds remaining.
It is kind of awkward because this means the last pick overall for the Shenanigans, though, is going to be a support, and I don't really know if that's what you want in this world. I don't know if that's what you want in this life. Void Spirit knocked out. It's gonna be a mid for Razzle. Dazzle. It's gonna be a kitty hero. They seem to be leaving that Ember Spirit in so far, which is interesting. Clearly, they're of the 50% of players who believe Ember Spirit sucks this patch, as opposed to the 50% who think he's God. Where do you fall on that, Doughboy? Is Ember Spirit great or terrible? Don't say in the middle ground, because there's no middle ground heroes this patch.
I don't know, I don't play him. I'm not a mid player.
There you go. The official response? Oh no.
I don't know. I feel like he's okay.
It's so surreal to see support bans for the last two. And it's right. I guess that happened in the last game we watched. Still kind of funny though.
Seconds remaining.
So, Razzle Dazzle definitely needs a mid that doesn't care that much about that global silence. Or the lockdown that they have. They need somebody who's going to be relatively survivable at the very least. Or has some answer to it. I think the best card in their roster is probably the Pangolier at this juncture, I think.
They have Bloodseeker though.
Yeah, they have the Bloodseeker, but it's like, you have something for the global silence, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's bad if he gets ruptured, but at least if he gets ruptured and he's just curled up with the shard rather than actively ulting, he's gonna be okay. Whereas, you know, most heroes, it's like, great, you survived the rupture. You also got 0 casts and did no damage before you died, but hey, you survived the rupture, you know? Something like that. You could see Tiny, perhaps, as a pickup here. You just
5 seconds
somebody needs to
remaining.
live. Somebody needs to live the global. I don't think they need to hear that much about the rupture. I think the rupture is probably going to be targeting Ricky anyway.
Dire team
They let the Willow through. I just realized that right before the pick happened. They let the Willow through. That's interesting. They have Willow Sand King now. That's bad.
10 seconds remaining.
Sniper? I mean, yeah, that's fine, I guess. He's gonna have to be careful. If the sniper gets jumped in this game, he's dead. Like, every single time this team yep, they did switch BlueJay and Lads. You hate to see it. Every single time that the chon team finds that sniper, he's gonna die. 10 out of 10 times. I just don't think there's any saving him. Just so much alpha damage. There is, hypothetically, the ability for the team to come in and split it up, but all of that team's abilities are, you know, abilities, right? And it's not exactly easy to deal with that global silence.
Also, I think picking Pango against Blood is like always going to be really, really difficult for Pango.
I mean, the problem is you can't think about that. Like, you just have to, I think when you get to that point in your pick order, you just have to say, I hope the rest of my team deals with the Bloodseeker. I need to deal with the Silencer, because nobody else does. You cannot have a team where when that Silencer hits global silence, you have 0 heroes on the map. You're not going to win the game that way, you know what I mean? Sniper was
I
a
don't
good
know, I just feel
alternative
like
to the lane.
Blood, like, kind of makes Pango's game, like, really unplayable. Because I feel like, I don't know.
You simply get the
Yeah.
shard and use it before the global. That's your option. There you go.
Yep. That's a long timing. You need to have like diffusal, and then
Or you just, like I said, I think the situation is you just have to accept. Okay, hope that he goes for Ricky. If he gets you instead of the Ricky, that's a-okay. You can build around it as well. You can get the funny little balls, but you can't. If you get, I think, too focused on that Bloodseeker, and you ignore the Silencer, you're done. You're dead. Simple as that.
Prepare for
And
battle.
the sniper is like an okay alternative, but again, it is in a way kind of in the same boat, just because every single time they get to this sniper, like anytime they get to him, he's gonna die. Like,
Two Dota players in a lane.
the Sand King finds him, he's dead. The Invoker finds him, he's dead. You know what I mean?
yeah.
The Bloodseeker finds him. Maybe Bloodseeker takes some shots to the head getting there. But he's probably dead.
I didn't expect you to be so cool.
So there's a lot, as a result,
30
there's a
seconds
lot
to
riding on this silencer here. I think I think this silencer is gonna be where this team lives or dies. If the global silences are good, even with the sniper in the back pocket coming out of it, it is kind of hard to see how the BlueJay lineup has a fight. Because this guy is not a hero in the global. This guy is basically not a hero in the global. This guy is a melee creep in the global. This guy's a range creep in the global, right? Like, if those globals aren't good, it's actually not even over yet because you still have the blood right.
That's one way to do
You
it.
still have a team that I think, as a whole, has problems with the Invoker. They can deal with that. They can hook him and cut him down, but they have to deal with that. They don't just get through. If the global silence doesn't work, they have to have the dedication for that. As a result, I don't think it's a massive outdraft, but I do think I favor the Chon team here a little bit. It's a good first hook here from the Pudge. He was waiting here by mid, and it's going to be first blood. And the tip coming out as well. And the tip coming out as well. What did Warcarb do to you people?
God.
Alright, I'm back. Whoa.
Welcome back. Everybody tipped Warcarb.
What's happening with the S's? Are they like snakes?
Scared.
Apparently there's like a year of the snake
Oh
thing,
my
so that's
God.
kind of what's going on.
Another big hook here from Dark Ace. With that all being said, it's time for everyone's favorite part of the cast, the rundown for the shenanigans for the Chon team. Pause 1, you have Coffee Cat on the Bloodseeker. Pause 2, you have Warcarb, actual trash, on the Invoker. Pause 3, you've got Pocket standing in for US Danny on the Sand King. Pause 4, you've got Captain of the Team Chon on the Silencer. And pause 5, you've got the Mighty Midget on the Dark Willow. On the other side of the coin, for the Razzle Dazzle lineup, pause 1, Captain of the Team, you've got BlueJay. Pause 2, you've got Kitty on the Sniper. By the way, BlueJay on the Ricky. See this happening to the Mighty Midget. Gets hooked here by the Pudge. He's got instincts. Gets hooked by the Pudge immediately. I don't know how the hell the range creep got him, to be honest with you. It really looks like that shouldn't have happened, but... Excuse me, you know how it goes. Pause 2, you got Kitty on the Sniper. Pause 3, you've got Lad of Lads on the Pit Lord. Pause 4, you've got Dark Ace on the Pudge. And pause 5, you've got Brionne, who's actually here right now, on the Winter Wyvern. The only stand-in this game is Pocket for US Danny, so you know that's less stand-ins than usual so far. That's nice.
I'll let you get the next one made.
So far, outside of the first blood on the Invoker, it's been a fairly calm lane phase. First blood on the Invoker, plus you know Sniper being Sniper, has let's check out that happening. It's just pretty simple situation. BlueJay just walks right through the Sand King. Doesn't care about that guy at all. He took the moving sandstorm. I don't think most people do that. But either way, so far it's been mostly a calm laning phase. Though that happened when I looked down bot. This is just the funny shrapnel. It's unfortunate for the Invoker that is probably one of the best laning spells into him, I would say, is the funny shrapnel. Just a hero that's pretty squishy, just dies very quickly in that stuff, and Invoker in lane ain't nothing if he's not that. So Doughboy, say things.
Dude, you put me on the spot. I
True.
feel like I don't know. The
Me neither.
sniper is like kind of a weird thing.
I couldn't really hear that. You kind of trailed off. Sniper is definitely something. We've got something confirmed for Sniper.
It's doing good early game.
Yeah, that's true.
But I feel like it's gonna fall down.
Yeah, I
Because
can
they,
definitely
They have so
see
much
that.
jump. They have so much CC for him. Like, sniper just can't stand still. Either like Sand King's gonna jump him, or gonna get tornadoed, or Dark Willowed.
This is a team that usually is really good at that, though I do question if the stand-in is going to hit them a little bit on that factor. Again, guy, lower MMR, is a stand-in, is not normally with this team. Mighty Midget just gets hooked there. We don't need a replay for that. It's not usually with this team.
Dark Ace is good. Good at hooking.
Yeah, he's
think he's
getting a
4
lot
for
of
4.
so far. Like
He's
I said,
roaming mid.
this Pudge hero, Dark Ace on this Pudge has had some really good results so far.
Oh my god.
Another hook.
Oh my god.
Carp's going to Ghost Walk. He can't get anywhere though.
No.
Oh no, baby. He assumed there was no detection,
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well, now there's no detection.
but the Pudge doesn't actually. Oh, he will.
Oh my god, why is he walking back to the...
Carp, you're a crazy man. You can't do that. Carp, he was walking right towards you. They had a sentry, Carp. You surely should have known that. Oh,
By
no.
the way, according to Dota buff, Danny and Pocket are the same badge.
Oh, they are? Okay. Danny must have lost some MMR. That or Pocket must have gained some, 'cause I think last time I checked, Pocket was like in the Crusader range, and Danny was high in the Archons.
I think they both started off higher and then lost MMR.
Sad.
Damn.
What can you do?
You can free farm in this lane if you're Bloodseeker, that much you can say for certain.
You think he's
Bloodseeker.
gonna go Radiance build?
Probably not. Can't tell what he's doing so far, he has nothing queued. He's going to spin around to the pit, and then, uh-oh, well that sucks.
Oh
He's
my
had such a
God,
good
Dark
lane phase so
Ace.
far. Oh, nope. He's actually going to make it out of this. Bloodseeker actually lives that. Just barely. the Pit Lord also. Oh, no, Pit Lord. Okay. Yeah, just realized this is a bad idea at the last second. You're just chasing the Dark Willow all around town.
Is under attack.
Which would normally be a bad idea, but like the creep wave is here, so who cares? But Bloodseeker obviously can't farm that. Sand King also pretty casually farming this. Ricky having a bit of a tough go in this lane, which I don't think you would necessarily expect. Things are going pretty bad for the Invoker. 18 last hits down, 9 denies, 3 deaths. They're really... You can definitely tell, I think, they thought that, especially with Danny Gunn, I guess, with that Warcarp was going to be... What do you mean a kill on Bloodseeker?
It's a hook. It's a hook.
Oh no, baby. Oh, now we have this permanent pits in here, I guess.
Oh my
Oh no,
goodness.
baby. You can't let that happen to you.
His tag says it all. Best player out here.
Wait. Tack pause. Sorry, Moose.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Yeah, shouts to the train. BlueJay had to whip up his famous chocolate
Radiant's bottom
sundae, I
tower
guess.
is under attack.
What's chat saying so far, Brionne?
It's only been the BlueJay talking about the tag, and then Baseless Void saying Brionne beats their own drum. Which is
Brionne
fair,
does
very
what?
Beats to her own drum.
Interesting
Dark
way to
Face
put
is-
it.
And then the only other comment is it's not a Dota 2 game if Carp doesn't run it down.
True.
Toxic.
What happened here? The early game was doing so good. 8-0.
Yeah, 0 and 8 at the moment. Just this Pudge is like going to get banned next game is the end of this sentence. Obviously,
He's everywhere.
yeah, this is not going to be allowed to continue after this. Like, he's responsible. There are 9 kills in this game, and Pudge is responsible for 7 of them. And I think
Oh my
really 8
God,
because I
he's
think it's
like-
counting the kill that the deny on the neutrals that that Midget did earlier as well.
He killed
Another
Pocket
kill.
too. What?
Yeah, this is like horrible. As a result, this is a game where I feel like if this doesn't happen, this is like a pretty good looking game for the chon team. But this going 0-10 in the lane phase really puts a question mark on their ability to win this game.
Yeah, 4K up too.
Like, the Pit Lord build is bad, and as a result, the Bloodseeker got a completely free lane. But it doesn't matter at all. Dark Ace is 6-0 and 7-0-1, so who cares?
This does align with the chat saying Dark Ace Pudge is a menace, and that Dark Ace is a menace on many heroes, and he's the hardest support player to play against in LE2L.
Who said that?
Base.
Maceless boy.
Oh, I thought when you said Mace, I thought you said Ace. I was gonna say
Ace.
most reliable narrator there. But yeah, I think he's pretty tough. I think people might underrate him a little bit just because of how the first part of this season has gone. But the first part of this season was not bad. I think on any individual player on the BlueJay lineup. I don't think the start of this season for Razzle Dazzle was bad because of anybody in particular. The first part of this season was bad because every game looked like that Luth game we just saw, where everyone is playing their own game. Nobody's on the same page. Everyone's just kind of doing and building weird stuff. Nobody is together. There's no clicking. There's no team. It's 5 people in the pub.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So I think it would be hard to say, oh, Dark Ace is at fault, or anybody really is at fault for that. It's just Backhorn Nation. Oh my god. Maybe this is the power of the one, though. It does feel like we got a disproportionate amount of success from the Dark Ace. It's really enabling everybody to have just such a big game. Carp is already down here. He's done laning against this nonsense.
Radiant's bottom tower has
See the
fallen.
net worth chart. Yep, pretty much linear advantage. Carp is currently coming in below the Pudge, which isn't surprising. If anything, it definitely shows for this chon team. They definitely need to be open to rotations. Like, should not be allowed to. Oh, well, that's pretty predictable. I don't know what you were expecting there. The definitely need to keep their ears open for a rotation. Need to be open to doing it. Need to be open to calling for it. Sand King taking a dive next. Coffee Cat really wants to do more in this, but he can't. He's alone. His friends are not here. His Dark Willow is very low and is at bot anyway, so he's just gonna have to leave. Goes to the safest lane, which is the right thing to do. Despite the fact that it was 2 kills to 1, it's actually not that big of a gold swing, and arguably, Coffee Cat benefited from it about as much as Ricky did. Bloodseeker did, I mean. The Radiant now slowing down the game a bit, which is good to some degree. They need to stop and take a breath. They're not going to win the long game, though. They got 2 pause ones. They got Sniper, they got Ricky. You're not going to beat that if you go to a 30-minute classic, right? That's not happening.
I think the sniper needs shard or like for all of these jumps. Ooh.
Probably, but at this rate, it's not going to matter. At this rate, it doesn't matter how good, hypothetically, the jumps are going to be if they're just going to die before they get there, even with the global, which at this point is starting to look like a real possibility. Wrong target for the Rupture. Rupture comes out on the lad of lads on the Pit Lord here. That is not your guy. This dude has 0 skills off cooldown the entire rupture. What's he gonna do, right? Like, not a very viable kill either. Joker's back out of the jungle now. Going to try and get the job done on this Pit Lord here. We've got a Wyvern ult that's coming out that's going to get that Ricky killed. The global silence. I gotta know. Was that? Yeah, that he was sitting there with that global silence for a very long time. That's rather unfortunate.
Dire's middle tower
I think that
is
kind
under
of comes
attack.
to what I was talking about earlier, where the global silence is needed to be good, and that was not one of those good ones. There was great opportunities there.
Dire's
I think if
bottom
that global
tower is
silence
under
comes out at the beginning of that fight, that's like a 2-for-0 trade in Chon Team's favor, in Shenanigans' favor, but it only comes out when the Bloodseeker's already dead. 1-17. This is not starting off right.
Do you think you GG here? Like the team morale is gonna be like this punch is hooking us every time.
Do you GG here?
Like I don't know.
I don't know.
I would be sad. I would be sad.
Yeah, I can't imagine anybody on the John team is particularly happy at this juncture.
Like Sniper's getting free farm.
You know-
She hasn't like joined a fight yet. I'm pretty sure.
It's
Radiant's
true.
top tower is under
Yep,
attack.
hasn't shown up to any fights, hasn't done anything, is still the top net worth.
And they're
Ricky
winning
had
all
Ricky had a pretty rough go in lane phase and is now second to top net worth. It looks really hard for the Radiant at this juncture. What does chat think? Can we get a chat update? Can we get a ult on the Sand King here, who tried desperately to ult himself, didn't actually get to do it before he died.
The new thing in the chat is it's a valid GG at 11-0.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well, it's now 18-2. I don't know if it's still valid at this point. Coffee Cat is like
That's fair.
fronting. He's like pretending he's got rupture. Slightly awkward situation there, as a bit of a miscue allows. Oh man, this sucks. They just have everything protecting the sniper. There's not enough buttons left. They've exhausted all their abilities getting here.
I'd be sad there.
Yeah, that sniper. If this game isn't 2-22, or I guess it was 2-20 at that point.
Oh,
This game isn't
3-2-2.
2-20. That is the deadest sniper in history, but no such luck at this point. Like, what's the level differential between sniper is 13, invoker is 9. This game is as over as over
God.
gets. For anybody higher level. Okay, Bloodseeker's 10.
Radiant's
It's
top
lower
tower
than the
is
offlaning lane against, almost as low as the support.
Wyvern is mine.
Yeah. Pudge is level 8, so you know there's that. Doing a little bit better level-wise than the Pudge. They've caught the Mighty Midget out here.
is under attack.
Oh, they can't actually get him done. The Field of Dreams makes everyone turn around and go home. Everyone's kind of like prepping for a fight here. They can't. Oh my god,
Oh, he
no,
is
Coffee
going.
Cat,
He is
no!
going.
Coffee Cat, look at this game and tell me this
He's
is
going
okay.
magic. He's going magical build.
No, Coffee, no, you can't build a Radiance when your team is 2-22, when it's 16 minutes and you're just starting it, for the love of
He
God.
believes.
Yep, this is exactly the build I was flaming the other day. You can't do this. This skill is not good to level up. Look at it. What you get 0.3 seconds more stun duration
Radiant's top tower is
and
under attack.
30 damage. And that's it. That's all you get for leveling this up. It's off cooldown a little bit more, but you do not have the mana to sustain that for a very long time. Don't do this. Level up this skill. Look how much better this skill
Dire's
scales
middle
than that
tower
one.
is under attack.
It's been a public service announcement. Not like it matters in this game necessarily. This game is over, but pocket blinking at the last second there. .223.
Dire's bottom tower is under
If
attack.
if Dyer gets 2 more kills, that'll be my birthday.
Oh, it's 3-2 backwards.
Oh, you're right. Clearly, this was a deliberate throw.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Gayston Lee. Is that how you say his name?
Radiant's middle tower
Who?
is under attack.
Geiston Lee, yes.
From right.
Yes, the Geiston Lee, who mentioned like 1 or 2 things earlier. Silencer gets a kill, so you know that's something. Everyone is ignoring the sniper to try and break up what's going on with the Pudge. Just not a good idea. They have this combo with the Willow and Bloodseeker that they just kind of opted not to use. Ideally would be saving the Fear Bomb for that. 0, well actually no, that's not true. 1 for 4 trade. 1,705 gold into the pockets of the Dire. Give it up, guys. How is this happening this week? Somebody was DMing me earlier. It's like there's no parity than this season at all. Like this is like one of the most imbalanced LD2L seasons, and it's like it's looking true, I guess. We've got 2 games with 25 plus kill differential.
Yeah, who's gonna stop JSO7's Smurf team?
Right now, the kill ratio for Dire is 9-1.
What's Pudge's KDA?
9, 1, and 7.
Jeez. And he's not even like farming.
No, he's not. He's literally just getting hooks.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
He said, Guy Stanley. He said, "Let's go, Blue Mythy Jason."
It's true.
By the way, Blue Mythy Jason's BlueJay.
Thank
I
you.
haven't been sure what's happening in the chat, so
Radiant's
I have not given
bottom
good
tower is
updates,
under attack.
but there is chatter.
There is Blue Mythy Jason.
Radiant's bottom
Whoever that
tower
is.
has fallen.
I don't know. Is Mythy his middle name? I don't know.
That's his first name. Blue Mythy is his first name.
Dire's
Blue
top
Mythy?
tower is under attack.
Yeah, Blue Mythy.
Is that what
Jason is
blue
his
stands
last name.
for?
Yeah. He's talking about WNBA.
I see. Why is he talking about
He's comparing a WNBA player to
Dire's
BlueJay.
top tower
I
is
see.
under
I
attack.
see.
Wait, they haven't picked up their wisdom runes. Come on, Brionne. What the hell? It's the second one. The third one's gonna respawn.
Hate wisdom rooms.
What the?
That's not true. I like them.
Oh wait.
I can't draw on the minimap when I'm a spectator.
I have goldfish
Mhm.
brain.
Yep, they're just gonna take. This is the freest Roche that's ever been raw. Oh my god, well, BlueJay's not gonna be able to take this. Look at this junk in his inventory. He just called the courier, got nothing because he can't get anything.
Yeah, send back the broom hat. Wait, why does he have? Oh, actually no. I'm Harold.
Dire's middle
Why
tower
does he have 2 iron branches and a broom handle? That is a good question. Thank you for asking.
No,
Put that crap away, BlueJay.
his active one, but I think it's good. On
Teleporting everybody here to the mid T1. They got Sand King and Bloodseeker in the Vernal. Actually, just lost BlueJay for that. That's kind of funny. Doesn't really seem like it's gonna matter at all, though.
Oh my goodness. Wow, that was a lot of damage.
Man, ran around with that rupture and found out. What can you say? It's like also the only damage that this team did that whole fight. And now they're just gonna walk uphill. Presume no, don't turn around for the love of God!
No, they're waiting for the wave.
They better be. I swear to God, if you guys just turn around at this point, I'm gonna actually play in this team for the rest of the season.
What? Why are you a hater, man? They're winning right now.
If you're winning by this much and you don't go uphill, uninstall the game. You're saying don't be. Why are you being a hater? You did not live through that season where every game was an hour long, but was not competitive anymore after 15 minutes. You know
I
what I
stood
mean?
in for those. I'm pretty sure.
No, that was well maybe, but I was gonna say that was the season after the one you were at.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
It's like there's a couple of other seasons like that as well. They found Carp and goodbye Invoker. And he gets tipped. And here comes Pocket. Going all in on the sniper, which is a good idea if you weren't 4 and 33.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Never mind. Kitty, prove me wrong.
I don't think it's necessarily
Under attack.
Kitty prove me wrong. I think it's just the early game collapse was so catastrophic that it really didn't matter what anybody was doing or what anybody picked. Like,
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Yeah, the Dark Ace roamed, I'd say, the
yeah.
first 10 minutes.
Like, that's almost it. Like, really, that's about all you can say is, like, Dark Ace Pudge 1v9. That's basically what happened this game. Nothing else about the entire game mattered except for the fact that Dark Ace single-handedly won all 3 lanes for his team. I mean, there's things to look at, like, I don't know why Invoker thought he was allowed to just stick around when he was obviously under Sentry and
Yeah.
everything, but like that's like small potatoes compared to the fact that Pudge is 1 in 10 or 1 in 10, 10 and 1 in this game. Like, what's he at now? 11, 1, 10, yeah.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Chat check. That's Chris Yu. Do you know Chris Yu?
Vaguely.
Top tower is
Okay, he
under
said
attack.
that's tactical, so you get more values from the wisdom roots.
Yeah, you gotta let him cook.
But you guys still haven't taken them.
Dire's
Yeah, we're saving
top
him for
tower is
later.
under attack.
You literally have a hero that can just get them too. That's the best part.
Yeah. Doesn't Wyvern like give more if you have that hero, like the
Yeah, I'm letting him cook.
Dire's
They're
top
marinating.
like the innate? The
Or
innate,
not.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, at this point, it's not like they're reasonably going to be able to get out of base. What's that, the 3rd global silence the whole game? They actually are going to get the Aegis off of the sniper here. I believe just moments before it would have actually expired. It's just a little sad in a way. At least they
That's a weird-
proved they can do it, I guess. Kind of an awkward Vernal, but who cares? Just lines up the Pudge hook and Pudge just kills Invoker. Actually, almost get the 2nd kill on the sniper here. Oh. But,
Copycat.
almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, as they say. No
Oh my
rampage.
God.
Never mind. Rampage.
Rampage. That's
You can't improve until
That's
you make mistakes.
more per 1k per minute or something like that. Because
Dire
of
victory.
20k.
Well, that's basically my thoughts on this game.
Holy, are you okay?
No,
Oh, Dark Ace is in chat. He said, "How was it?"
Dark Ace is in
it was
chat.
bad. You did bad this game. I'm sorry, Dark Ace.
He's my MVP for this game.
Like, you just could have done better, bro. I'm sorry. That's the way it be. Who am I? Who
Oh
am
my
I getting
God,
at
what
it by?
happened to Warcarp? What happened to Warcarp's items?
I assume he sold and blew them up. Okay, what is this notification? Damn. Now I feel slightly bad. I don't know where everybody else went though. Ugh. Oh wait, I forgot. I didn't wrap this match up. Yeah, I mean that's basically everything. That's basically it. There's really almost nothing to say about this except Dark Ace just won all 3 lanes. That's it. Dark Ace won mid, then he won bot, then he won top, and there was just nothing to do anymore. I think the team, maybe this is a struggle just from how they drafted around their stand-in, from how they drafted around this lineup. I think it did come out awkward. Dark Ace has more kills than last hits. It's funny.
Get yourself a support who wins all 3 lanes.
There you go. Get yourself a team that doesn't lose all 3 lanes. It was a very good showing on Dark Ace's part, but I do feel like, there's a degree to which, I don't know. Have these guys played against Pudge before? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Dark Ace is just the best.
There you go.
He lands every spell.
He lands every hook, and there is no attempt to dodge them or avoid the hooks coming in. 4 Mantles of Intelligence. You love to see it. I don't know. Yeah. Not a game. This is a complete non-starter. They could have called GG at like 10 minutes, honestly. Just lost after lane. It's a shame. It kind of reminds me of the Gotham team from a few seasons ago, the one with Lion and Big Boy and Space Cowboy on it, where it's like, if this draft had actually gotten to play the game, I think they have a pretty good shot at winning, but they didn't. That was just as simple as that. Like, if this had gone past 10 minutes, basically, then I do think it would have been good for them. We did see sparks of what this team could have done, even like late on. They were still, rightfully so, jumping on that sniper. I will say, besides that, I did think some of the globals were underwhelming, and maybe communication is to blame for that. Who knows? We'll see what happens next time.